Mr. Howard, wouldn't it be better if you went home?
No, I'd rather wait.
There's no further news yet.
How long will it be?
Not for some time, I'm afraid.
I'd rather wait.
Can I get you a cup of tea?
No, thanks. Oh, nurse, would you give my wife a message?
Of course. What do you want me to say?
Well, would you tell her that, we'll just give her my love. That's all. I suppose you have fellas like me often make exactly the same fuss. Must happen every day.
Yes. But they don't all try and burn down the hospital.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I do hope it hasn't left a mark.
You know, Mr. Howard, I've loved nursing your wife. And she's told me such a lot about you.
I hope it hasn't been too bad.
Well, not too bad.
What did she say?
Oh, that you work too hard, and that you smoke too much, that you never know which is your own toothbrush.
You must come to see us when it's all over. You'll be able to laugh at me for making such a fool of myself.
I shan't laugh at you. I can just imagine how you feel.
Are you married?
No.
Engaged?
Yes. At least...
You know all about being in love, then?
Oh, yes.
I suppose I'm old-fashioned. I still think it's the most important thing in life, and the only sane thing. I mean when it's real, not the sort of thing you read about.
Yes, I think that, too. But perhaps we're not old enough to know. Perhaps when we're old and gray, we'll be disillusioned.
No, I don't think so. Besides, I feel old and gray now.
You soon will be if you go on worrying like this.
We shall need Dr. Connor.
Yes, Doctor.
Will you get him at once, please? Nurse, will you move the patient to the theater? We have to operate.
Sorry.
He brought you some flowers, and he asked me to give you his love. Was he like you expected, nurse? I mean, you weren't disappointed. Not a bit. He's awfully nice, isn't he? Perhaps I exaggerated in telling you he was so good-looking. But, well, I think he's quite good-looking. Don't you? Yes, quite good-looking. Now, Mrs. Howard, come on. It's not so bad, really. What chance has she got, Doctor?
Very little, I'm afraid. Child will be all right, though.
I'm sorry for the husband.
Yes. Why didn't you knock off? You want to get away, didn't you?
Yes, but I must see the case through.
Where are you going for the holiday?
Oh, only to Bexborough.
With the family?
No, just with friends.
Oh, the same friends that wait for you every evening?
Yes, Doctor, exactly the same.
I don't understand you young people nowadays. Why don't you get married?
It isn't easy. You know what my salary is.
Well, surely that's your young man's worry.
His isn't much better.
Why, what's he do?
He works in an office. Besides, we both have to help at home.
Well, I suppose you know your own business best.
After all, we can't wait forever. Besides, you never know what's going to happen in the world nowadays. You've got to try and be happy while you can.
I'm afraid we were born 20 years too early, sister.
Speak for yourself, Doctor. The conductor still calls me Miss on the bus.
Oh? Oh, I'm awfully sorry.
You will be if you spoil my new son.
Why don't you look where you're going, clumsy thing? Don't worry, dear. I got a needle and thread. I'll mend it up now. Don't talk. Doreen, look, you're right. Don't worry, doll. There's that man again. Woman's World, Peg's Paper, Betty's Own, and Woman's Weekly.
I'll never be able to wear it.
Oh, Doreen, don't. It's torn ever so little.
Yes, but just where it matters.
Oh, come on, we'll miss our train.
Not stop! Everything is really clean. Come on now. Steady there now, steady.
Which do you want, dear? Peg's or Betty's? Maple is the answers to the correspondence in that one.
Yes, I know you're telling me. I once wrote last I could stop my fiancé from going off with another girl, and I didn't get an answer for 3 weeks, and by that time he'd gone.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Thank you. Now, would you mind the power again? Thank you very much.
Doreen, look, there's that awful Miss Mayfair.
Move it to the right, Miss Mayfair.
Hold it.
That's fine, thank you.
Oh, can you beat that? They're photographing her for the papers.
Thank you, Miss Mayfair.
A little higher, please, Miss Mayfair.
A little bit to the right.
So,
Anybody would think the competition was over and she was Miss England already, the air she's giving herself.
don't upset yourself, dear. They don't realise who you are. Otherwise, they'd be photographing you.
Go on, go and tell them who I am.
Oh, I don't like to. I'd do anything for you, but really, I should laugh.
Oh, you are a soppy thing.
Doreen, I know. You stand here and look casual. Put one foot on the step and show your legs as though you're waiting for
Oh, no,
someone.
Millie, no.
Now, come on, Doreen. You'll have to show more than that in the competition tomorrow. Now,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
here she is, Miss Fulham. Look, Miss Fulham.
What's here, Fulham?
It's no good, dear. Pull your skirt down. Beef. They'll grin the other side of their silly faces tomorrow when you're Miss England. Come on, dear. We'll lose our place.
Oh, where's my son?
There, I put it quite safe. Now,
Non-stop, Fixborough! Non-stop, Fixborough!
Porter, put my luggage in here.
Fixborough, non-stop! Fixborough!
did you see that? Women like that ought to be whipped through the streets.
Non-stop, Fixborough!
Platform 5.
What time?
Join the queue over there.
Art.
Don't argue. Come on. Go on.
Go on.
Now.
Go on.
Careful.
Mandy, only yet. Oh. Here, go on, dear. Follow your dad.
It's all right.
Where's Marina?
Why ask me? I thought she was with you. What do you want to let go of her for?
Marina! Well, Marina! Marina! Well, Marina! Marina! Come here this instant. Arthur! Arthur! Marina's gone down the convenience.
What do you mean? I can't be in two places at once? Why don't you hang on to the blooming kids? Look after the place in the queue.
Mom! Mom! Ken's mucking about with the chocolate machine. Ken, boy! Ken! Come here this instant. Yeah, you keep the place in the queue now. Leave that bitch. Spending your holiday money already. Won't get no more. Come here, give me that chocolate. Give it here. Right. Come here. What? Come here. You come here. Oh, thank you, sir. You know what children are, little tykes. Nearly knocking the gentleman over. Oh, not at all, not at all. Thank you. Now, just you behave yourself, see?
Oh, not at all. What do you think you are, Lady Mac?
Oh, Arthur, I was only pleased at finding a young man being so polite. Oh, my hair's coming down. Oh, we must have thought I looked a scarecrow.
Well, shut it. He's got something better to do than to look at you. Come on, kids.
One of these days. You wait.
Push over, mate. What's your game? Take your turn. See that stuff downstairs is ours, can't you? Anybody with half an eye don't know what you're doing.
Get
You'll
out
be
of
on
the
the
end,
end.
will
Yes, you'll be on the
Here,
end. Don't
come
bother.
on, Art. Don't start a fight just as we're going
Get out of it, will you?
There you are. See the sort of people we're mixing with? I told you we ought to call the South End.
Attention, please. Next train for Betsborough. Number 2 platform.
Oh, one moment. She's just coming now.
Hello, Geoffrey. Look, I'm sorry. I'm still here. I'm afraid I can't come yet.
Oh, but Kath, you said you'd be here by 2 o'clock. I've been hanging about the station for ages.
Poor little Jeff. Do forgive me. But you see,
Well, surely those selfish blighters at the hospital let you off on an August bank holiday. We'll soon be over at this rate.
Listen, Jeff, Dr. Nichols said I could go if I liked.
Well, why haven't you then?
Jeff, would you walk out in the middle of an important job?
Well, if it meant keeping a chap hanging about for hours, I would.
But when it's a matter of life and death... Jeff, they operated this afternoon and the patient hasn't come round yet.
All right, but try and get a move on. I say, Kath, what about the Grand? It's the best hotel in Bexborough. Shall we go there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Jeff, won't it be rather expensive?
Oh, hang the expense. I've been saving up for this and I'm going to blue the lot.
No, Jeff. Listen, I've got to go now. Will you ring me back later? Perhaps I'll be through then. All right, darling, goodbye.
Well, how soon?
In an hour.
Sorry.
I assure you we did everything we could.
Will you see the baby now, Mr. Howard? The baby, Mr. Howard. Won't you come and see him?
No, never. No, I never want to see you. I'd like to see her now. Could I?
Of course. Some water for you.
I'm all right, Miss. Don't worry.
Mr. Howard, isn't there something I can do for you?
No, thanks. I'll go now. There's nothing to wait for, is there?
Can I get you a taxi? Would you like me to come with you? I mean, Shouldn't somebody see you home?
Why?
I thought you might not like to be alone.
Alone?
Don't mind my asking, but at your home, there's no one there, is there?
No. There's no one there.
Don't you think you should have someone to see you're all right? I think you should.
No, thank you, nurse. Don't worry. I told you I should be all right.
All this time.
But where have you? The last time I saw you got your first job and were trying to grow a moustache.
Was it as long ago as that? Oh, yes, I remember. You just put your hair up or something.
Anyway, we found each other again.
And we're not going to lose each other this time. Listen, come out.
Oh, Stephen, I'm sorry I can't. I'm on my way home now and Mother's expecting me. Listen, telephone me tomorrow and we'll arrange something then.
Why tomorrow? You know it never comes.
Oh, don't be silly. There's no hurry. We've all our lives.
Jeff?
Cat, at last. Well, that's not much of a kiss to wait 2 hours for.
Oh, poor little Jeff. It must have been miserable for you.
That's better.
Don't let's waste any more time. Where does the train go from?
Over there. Come on, I've got the ticket. I say, Kath, I wish you'd stop calling me little, Jeff.
Why?
It sounds so stupid, and I'm 5'9½".
That's not the point. That's how I always think of you, darling, as little Jeff.
Well, you've got to stop thinking of me like that.
On the left, son. On the
All
left.
right, my extravagant, Jeff.
Extravagant just because we're going to the Grand? Oh, that's nothing.
I've never been to a big hotel before, have you?
Oh, Kath, don't be silly. Of course I have.
Jeff, when?
Oh, several times.
Well, you never told me before.
Haven't I? Come on, here's an empty one.
Here, what's the idea?
Oh, Kath. Come on, Kath. Come on, stand in the window and look like a crowd. No, I've got a better idea. We'll sit in the corner like a honeymoon couple. Well, after all, we really are a honeymoon couple, aren't we?
Jeff, don't. People will see us.
Here's one, this'll do.
Come on, stand by the window.
Come on, there's only 2 in here. Go on, there'll make room for others.
It's a first village.
Well, why didn't you say so? Some people seem to think they bought the blooming train.
Jeff, didn't you notice we were in a first?
They stay right where they are.
But you'll be caught if the inspector comes round.
Listen. Do you think I'd take you third on an occasion like this?
Darling, I wish you wouldn't pull me and push me about.
Sorry?
Did you actually get first-class ticket, darling?
Oh, I thought it would please you. Well, I don't know, whatever I do will be wrong.
No, Jeff, it was sweet of you. Don't be bad-tempered. What's the matter?
No, it's not me, Cat. It's you. You haven't been a bit yourself since the moment we first met. And I should have thought after hanging about all that time for you, you wouldn't even kiss me properly until I asked you to.
Oh, Jeff, I did.
It's all turning out so different from what I expected. You don't seem a bit thrilled or pleased that we're going away together at last.
I know, Jeff, but the case upset me. The girl died.
Oh. Oh, I am sorry. I ought to have cottoned on with something like that. Well, I suppose I'm selfish, but you know how it is, Kath. I've been looking forward to this for months now. I don't know about you, but I've thought of nothing else for weeks past. And I've saved up every penny so that we could stay somewhere decent because I want to give you a really grand time, Kath. Oh, gosh, I am happy to be alone with you. Just think of it. The whole weekend. Forget the hospital, the office, and everything. Just think about our two selves. You know, it worries me that the work at the hospital's so hard for you. I think it's marvelous the way you stick it. And I promise that... Cat, you're not listening.
Yes, I am, really. I heard every word you said.
No, you were thinking about something else.
No, I wasn't.
I didn't half have a business with Mother and Dad. I told them I was going camping with a chap from the office.
Did they believe you?
I think so, except that just when I got to the door, Dad said he thought it was funny to go camping in these clothes.
Do you think they suspected?
Oh, who cares anyway? And would they get a shock if they could see me in the biggest hotel in Bexborough tonight?
Jeff, you haven't yet told me when you stayed in a big hotel before. Are you sure it wasn't with some girl I haven't heard about?
On my word of honor. Although I'm about the only chap at the office who hasn't, I can tell you that.
Really?
Oh, Cat, I didn't mean it like that. It's just that I'm so worked up about everything. To think that you're doing this for me.
What on earth are you talking about? I wouldn't come if I didn't want to.
No, I know, but when I think of what people would say about you,
Do you mind what they say?
It's not for me to mind if you don't.
Jeff, we've been over this scores of times. You know my opinions. You know I think we're justified.
Of course, when two people love each other... Cat, you do love me. What's that?
Is Nurse Catherine there?
Just a minute. Hello.
Oh, Nurse Catherine, I want to accept your offer after all. You're right. It's impossible for me to stay in the flat alone.
Nurse Catherine left some time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so you see he left it on the table.
You never told me anything about the husband before.
Oh, yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You said it was a difficult case and the girl died.
Oh, don't be silly, Jeff. Of course I told you.
What do you want to keep the lighter for?
I don't want to keep it. I just put it in my bag so I could give it back to him.
So that you could meet him again?
Oh, send it back then. You really are being ridiculous, Jeff. Don't spoil everything by quarreling, please.
Well, you've got to stop thinking about this darn case. I mean, you'll never make a good nurse until you realize you've got to take these things as all part of the business. And I'm not going to spoil the holiday by quarreling.
All right, I'll try not to think of it anymore.
No, not try, promise.
Promise, then.
That's the girl, Cat. Now everything's going to be okay and we're going to have a marvelous time.
Jeff, did you book at the hotel?
No.
Oughtn't you to have?
Oh, no, not at a place like the Grand. Besides, Bexborough won't be as full as all that. After we've unpacked, we'll walk down the front and listen to the band, shall we?
Look, Jeff. There's the Grand.
It's all right, isn't it? No. Wait for the commissioner. How much is there?
£1, please.
Thank you. Go on, call him over.
I don't know. You said you'd been to a big hotel before.
I think we ought to pretend we're married.
Jeff, I haven't got a ring.
I've got one. It's the third finger of the left hand, isn't it?
Jeff certainly thinks of everything.
Don't call me that.
What?
Well, I told you. I asked you not to before.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You've been out with Jeff.
I wish you wouldn't keep telling me. Got the ring on properly?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I don't see anybody I know.
Oh, dear, it's rather early.
Let's see if I can find you a later one.
Let's talk about something.
I can't think of anything.
What?
No, nothing.
When shall we do?
Does the charge include breakfast?
I don't know. I think so. I never eat breakfast.
You mean you never eat breakfast? I never knew that.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
I want a double room.
Just a moment, sir, please. Now, sir.
I want a double room for myself and my wife. We want a room facing the sea. With a private bath, 18 and 6, isn't it? Does that include breakfast?
I'm sorry, we're all booked up.
Oh. Oh, well, what's your next price?
I'm afraid we do nothing at all.
Oh, but surely. Well, absolutely nothing at all.
I'm afraid not, sir. One moment. I've got a small single room. Would that do you?
What do you think, dear?
Well, no, I don't think it would do at all.
Oh, well, I'm afraid it's no good, then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute.
Doreen, we can't come in here.
Of course we can. If I don't sit down soon, my feet will burst.
Supposing they ask what we want.
Well, we can order some tea. I'm not going to hunt for any more rooms until I've had my feet off the floor.
Doreen, look. It's fine, your name, dear. I'm Father Margaret. Miss Fulham, Doreen Richards. Oh, aren't you proud, dear? It's in quite big letters, too.
It's as big as Miss Mayfair's anyway.
That's right, dear.
Even that is...
Doreen, come away. That man behind the counter's looking at us.
Oh, Millie, you are a soppy thing. There's nothing to be frightened of. Come on, let's have some... Oh, there's that awful Miss Mayfair.
Oh, did you see that? Common thing.
It's absolutely disgusting. Stuck-up beast.
Stuck out, you mean? Did you see those hips?
Did you see the way she was made up?
Fancy going into the bar by herself. Expect she's always drinking cocktails.
Cocktails? Oh, cocktails are nothing. I've had plenty, haven't you?
I know. Let's go and have some now. I'll treat you. Oh, Doreen, you are. Oh, you are an unsophisticated thing. Come on.
Excuse me, but you're sitting on my woman's world.
Good evening.
Good evening. Well, what do you have, dear? Well, what have they got?
Well, I think some cocktails.
Martini, Manhattan, Bronx, Sidecar, Glover's Club, Old Fashioned, Monkey Glen, Wild Jig, White Lady, Maiden Spray, Season Whiskey, Radio Special, Donkey King.
Well, I don't really know what to choose. You choose, dear.
2 Benedictines, please.
Just a minute, sir.
What about some Benedictine?
Oh, yes, that would be lovely.
Yes, we'll try some Benedictine, please.
Very good.
But only crisps. What teeny glasses?
Oh, that's just a taste, just to see if we like it. Yes, we'll have some of that.
Say when?
I never saw so many people in the water in my life. There was thousands of them. I couldn't get a bag. Hey, take your hand off that bell, mate. No use trying here. Sleeping 3 in a bed already. They'll never get in anywhere.
Looks as though we made a mistake in turning down that single room at the Grand.
What'll we try next, El Morocco?
Well, we've been there. Come on, we'll try more Repo.
Well, look out. There's that young chap that acted so nice. You can see he's a college boy. I love college boys.
College boys, shut it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, your age.
Here, Art, do you remember when you used to meet me at the Hammersmith Palais? A college boy once asked me to dance with him.
How'd you know he was a college boy?
Oh, I could tell. Got on them +4s. Here, Arthur.
Shan't be half a Jim.
Oh, don't make us late. We haven't got our accommodation yet.
Now, what do you think I'm going in there for? If the blokes in the locals don't know who full up and who ain't, who does?
Oh, all right. Well, don't go and get full up yourself. Hector, leave that dirty stuff alone.
In the moonlight, so dear to me.
Sorry, I've nothing.
Oh, I do wish I could get these shoes off.
Perhaps we ought to have tried the back of the town.
What's the use, Jeff? They'd be full, too.
Kath? What about the beach?
Oh, Jeff.
Well, it'll be nice and quiet there.
All right.
Come on, then.
In the moonlight, just you and me. 2 shadows in the moonlight. What I say is, dear, you should never let your fiancé know you cared.
Don't be silly, Mary. What are you talking about?
It's what Aunt Mabel advises in Betty's Own. A girl should never let a man know she cares for him until after the marriage. It cheapens her.
You wait till Jack sees my picture in the papers. Miss England, Doreen Richards. You wish he hadn't left me in such a hurry then?
That's right, dear. Just you show him.
If I do, Windmill. Oh, but I must.
I'd feel like somebody. Losing Jack has made me feel like nobody.
Sorry, you nobody. Well, if you're nobody, whatever on earth can I be?
You know, Mill, when he sent me that letter saying everything was over, I said to myself, there's only one thing to be done. I must pretend I never met him.
Doreen, you're wonderful. You're much too good for any man, that's what it is. Still, I think I'd rather be jilted by a nice boy than never to have had a nice boy at all.
Oh, poor old Mill. Haven't you ever had a man's arms around you?
Well, dear, don't tell anyone, I'll tell you. I haven't. Of course, I've thought about it a lot and imagined it, but I don't suppose I ever shall know, really.
Poor old Mill. Phew. It's hot. I think we'd better go. They want to close and we haven't got our rooms yet.
What parcels?
Well, I'm terrified I'll leave my sunsuit somewhere. I couldn't go to the competition without it.
Supposing you did. How are your feet now, dear?
Lovely. I can't feel them at all.
I think it'll be romantic, don't you, Cat? Just you and I. What are you laughing at? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Cheer up, Jeff. It may not be a room in the Grand, but at least it's facing the sea.
Here, what's the idea?
What's the matter?
That man insulted me.
Who did?
He did.
What, him?
I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole.
Oh, you wouldn't. Get up, come on. Say me? Yes, come on.
I said I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole. No, I wouldn't. Oh. Here, do you want to fight?
But two pins are blind, you.
Me?
Yeah. Leave him alone. Go on, lie down. He'll only hit you. Remember your gallstones.
What are you laughing about? I'll give you something worse than gallstones.
Who would?
I'm doing.
You show what
Yes,
you do.
I'm
Listen, don't send them up.
Why
Don't you
Oh, no,
give
who
them
did
up, lot.
that? Leave it to me. A nice sort of gentleman. Where were you educated?
Who, me?
Yes, Balliol?
No.
Yes, I do.
Shut up, Hugh.
Yes, I'll show
Oh,
you.
pushing the
put that
game.
right. Yes,
Listen,
I'll give you another.
I'll get over there.
What's the man doing?
Oh, bunch of fives, eh?
Now, you got wasn't for my wife. I'll tell you what I do.
I tell you. I pull him away. Don't pull him away. It's nothing away from him.
You have a go as well. I'll tell you.
I know where I was it.
Oh, shadows in the moonlight. I tell you, this is... I've had enough of this.
What's it all about, Jeff?
I don't know.
You would? Yes, you did that.
I did your eyes out. I turned
Get away.
Get your eyes out of the way.
Stay there.
Don't worry about staying there.
If I ain't got my wife and kids, I'd paralyse them. I'll see to you in the morning. You go to sleep. Let's see if you're still there.
I shall be there. Look, number 1. That's my address. Number 1.
That's where I shall be, too.
Pleasant dreams. I hope to get run over in them. You. Touch you.
Doreen, did you dream anything last night? I did.
What?
Then I woke up and ever such a good-looking soldier got his arms right round me. And I've always wondered what it felt like.
Well, what was it like?
Oh, Doreen, it was like being in a lovely hot bath with cold water running down your back.
Oh, that's nothing.
Doreen, don't say anything. I've got a funny feeling it really did happen.
Do you think so? Oh, no, it must have been that Benedictine we had last night.
Oh, Doreen, I'm sure he's lying there still next to me.
Go on, Mel, don't be so soft.
Well, have a look and see.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you. It's your business. Go on, Mel, have a look.
All right, I will.
Oh, you're quite right, dear. It was a dream.
Oh, I hope so.
Isn't it your?
Oh, all right, dear. Well, put on your bathing costume and run down to the sea. Arthur? Arthur? Give me a hand with the kiddies while I get into my beach pyjamas, will you? Hello, where's he gone?
I've gone to breakfast at the Mikado. If not there, we'll be at the bandstand. If not there, we'll be on the pier. After they open, we'll be in the Queen's Arms.
Oh, just like him. Well, you'll have to give me a hand to pack all this up. Come on now, hurry up.
Oh, that was good.
5 more minutes, and then I'm going to see about that room for tonight. I'm going in again. You coming?
No, you go first.
All right. How was that, Cat?
Marvellous.
Come on, now let's see you do it. Come on, Cat. Oh, what's the matter? What are you afraid of? Well, I never knew you were such a coward.
Yes, Jeff, I'm a coward.
Well, I'm going in again. You come in when you feel better, and don't bother to die. Just coming down the steps. What's the matter now?
Nothing. Just leave me alone, Jeff.
You don't seem to enjoy anything. Now, I've done my best to make the holiday as decent as I could for you. Not my fault we had to sleep on the beach.
No, I know it wasn't.
Well, what is it then? Or don't you know yourself? Well, women are all the same. They don't know what they want.
No, nothing's the matter. Really, I'm all right.
Now, look here. You stay here and rest. Now, I'll go and fix up the hotel. I'll meet you at that same place on the beach.
All right.
I don't know, dear. Hector, here, go and have a look if he's in that ski alley. Come on, jump.
Mummy, where's Dad?
You're not going in that nasty...
That's all, ladies. Mind where you put your feet. Hercules has opted.
Ah, gentlemen, you're just in time. Only 2 more seats left. 2 more seats left, that's all. Oh, come along now. They're happy. They're snappy. They're alive. They're alive. Come along, come along. This way to the forest. Only a few seats left.
Same old friends, play the same old bop, bop, bop. Dip the same old rails, bopping up and down the same
Where you going, Charlie?
Sure, to pray for rain.
Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 or 2 nursery rhymes up to date. Mary had a little lamb. She placed it on the shelf, and every time he wagged its tail, he slapped his little self. Here lies the body of Martha Gurney. She fell off a bus and broke her journey.
Got the time, mate?
12:10.
Blimey, they're open.
Simple Simon met a pieman sitting on the grass. Said Simple Simon to the... He's going to have a bath.
Oh, Carson, how'd you enjoy it? Not bad, eh? If I told you, you'd sue me for libel.
Hello, hello.
We've been looking for you everywhere.
I'm just going to have a quick one. See you on the beach later.
Oh, wow. Can you see Marina? Can you see Hector? King Hector, come out of that bed. Take her down, showing her back. You naughty boy.
I've been staying in Paris with a friend of mine, Count Bonget. He's a Hungarian.
Oh, isn't he something to do with film?
No. Really? No.
Doreen, look. It's that Miss Mayfair again. Oh, isn't she? Oh, she ought to be ashamed of herself.
Cat, I fixed it. I booked a room.
Where?
Where do you think? The Grand Hotel, after all.
Oh, it's fine.
It's an awful bit of luck. Some people are moving out tonight. We can't have the room till then, but it's absolutely fixed. Whew. I could do with a chalk ice. Still fond of me?
Mm-hmm.
Happy now?
Yes.
Got a match, darling?
No.
Well, how'd you like yours?
I had one left. Oh, of course, the lighter I forgot.
It's a funny thing to forget. You didn't forget it. You didn't want me to use it.
Why shouldn't I?
That's what I should like to know. And I'd like to know how many times you met that man.
Oh, Jeff, don't be silly.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you broke your promise anyhow. I said this would spoil the holiday, and now it has.
Jeff. Listen, Jeff.
Now, don't...
Well, here's to the actor's best friend, the English climate.
Yeah. How much is that, Joe?
15 shillings, sir.
15 bucks. Oh, that's funny. I left my money in the box office. I'm just going to get it.
Yes, well, bring some back for us. We're all broke, aren't we?
All right. Well, set them up again, Joe. It's on me. I shan't be long.
Okay, sir.
What are you going to have, Ducks? A nice fillet of plaice or a bit of bedding?
I want a ginger pop.
We only served dinner, Hazel. You're a bit late, ain't you? We had ours at 1 o'clock. What's the idea?
We'll order in a minute, sir, if you don't mind. You're going to be rushed out. I could see it in his eye.
Did you or did you not ask me to take you to a show?
Not a bathing parade.
It's entertainment, ain't it? Don't be derogatory. Whenever you want a night out, all you can think about's the Oban Empire.
I want a ginger pop. Manners, Ken. You're such a smack in the ear hole.
Can you tell us where to the contestants' room, please?
To the left.
Yeah, wonderful.
Is my room ready for me?
Name, sir?
Smith. I booked it this morning.
Ah, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Order. Take Mr. and Mrs. Smith to 319.
Very good, sir. This way.
I wonder whether...
Ah, there you are, my dear.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, thank you. Oh. Thanks. This is marvellous, isn't it, Cat?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's worth the extra 6 shillings, isn't it? Grand Hotel, Bexborough. Could write home on that. Oh, I'm supposed to be camping. Oh, I say, Cat, come and look at this.
Just a minute.
Well, this must be without breakfast. We're just over the Winter Garden. They're dancing down there. What's the matter? Look as though you'd seen a ghost.
Jay, let's go round and dance, shall we?
All right. We'll have a look at the competition. We'll leave the unpacking till later.
Jeff, I forgot my bag.
Oh, I'll go and get it.
No, you don't know where it is. You go and get a table.
All right.
Have you a London directory?
Hello, trunks?
Butcher, butcher, butcher. You can't do it louder, please.
Butcher, butcher.
Butcher, 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 butcher. Come on, now do it again.
Your call, madam. Box 7. You're through.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Exchange. Could you try that number again? I heard the bell ringing and then there was silence.
Hugh. Sorry, number engaged. I'm sorry I cannot connect you. The subscriber has removed the receiver.
Well, couldn't you... No, it's all right. Thank you.
There was no answer, was there?
No. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Ken. What's this note? What's it mean? It's all a mistake.
What'd I say, Jeff?
But what have I done to upset you?
Nothing. It's only that I've realized the whole thing's a mistake. We ought never to have come. We don't love each other.
But how can you possibly say that?
Oh, Jeff, can't you see you're deceiving yourself? You've been deceiving yourself all along. We've never been in love. We were lonely and we liked each other.
But what have I done?
It's not your fault. Simply that I'm the wrong person for you. I always will be.
But you're not, Kat. I shall never want anyone else. It's just that I...
Oh, Jeff, it's no good. Let me go.
So you've been lying to me. It's you who never cared for me. You've just been leading me on.
Jeff, I thought it was real. I know it isn't now, that's all.
You found it out very suddenly. You think I didn't know what the trouble is. It's that fellow at the hospital. I suppose you're going to him now.
Yes, Jeff, I am.
Why?
I don't know. I can't explain, but I feel something terrible is going to happen to him. And if I don't go now, it'll be too late.
That's a lot of nonsense. It's just an excuse.
Goodbye, Jeff.
You mean to say you're not in love with him?
I only know I've got to go. Jeff, let me get by.
No.
Let me go, please.
What, to somebody else? I'd be a fine sort of fellow, wouldn't I? What do you think I am? I brought you away on this weekend. I stayed up for it for months. I've done my best for you. You shan't run away and let me down now.
Jeff, you're mad.
Why do you think you can play me up like this? Going off with the first chap you take a fancy to. And think I'll let you get away with it. No, you stay here with me. I'm sorry, Kat.
It's nothing. It's not your fault.
I've just found I haven't any money. I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, but I don't drive this thing to the oaf, you know.
Please, I want to hire a car to London. I'm afraid I haven't any money. That's why I couldn't go by train. But I could leave my watch with you. It's a very good one.
Well, Jack, the young lady here wants to go to London. Is the Morris out?
Yeah.
Sorry, miss, we can't help you.
Gentleman here going to London.
Why don't you ask him?
Excuse me, I understand you're going to London.
Oh, you want a lift, eh?
Well, if you could possibly manage it.
Okay, hop in.
Thank you.
This is what I call a service station.
Good night, sir.
Good evening.
Here, I'm going to turn it up. It's too hot for dancing.
May I have the pleasure of this dance?
I don't know, I'm sure whether... I don't know, I'm sure.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, I don't think I will, thank you. I think I really ought to be getting back now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice goings on. What will the kids think? Their ma dancing over the blooming college boy.
I don't know and I don't care.
He's gone. Scarper with every bean.
What's that?
He's gone.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. The landlady said he left for London in his car.
Well, what are we going to do now?
Send for the police. That's what we're going to do, so they can catch him on the road back.
That's the idea.
Now for the telephone.
Of course, I may just be making a fool of myself. I mean, suppose nothing is wrong. What'll he think of me arriving so late at night?
If I were in his shoes, I shouldn't waste my time thinking.
Women are all the same. They get what they can out of you and then they leave you. They pretend they love you and then they let you down.
To get him in this minute straight. Oh, you're looking lovely. You're sure to win it.
They're all the same, the whole blasted lot of them. Blasted!
Don't you start saying you're sorry because I'll kill you. Yes, I will. I'll kill you.
All right, come with me. I'll fix it.
Now what's wrong?
What's the matter?
I don't know. You the owner of this car?
Yes?
I have reason to believe that you're in possession of stolen property. I must ask you both to accompany me to the police station.
Very well.
I'll get in the back and show you the way.
Thank you.
It'll soon be me. You fix this for me, quick. Oh, hurry, hurry. What's the matter with your wife? Why can't you wear dresses that'll fit people properly?
Miss Dullidge. Miss Clacton.
Harry? Oh, thank you. Thanks awfully.
Islington.
Oh, you poor thing.
What's the matter with you? Why don't you go?
I'm going in a minute. I just saw that letter. Don't worry about it.
Miss Mayfair. Miss Fulham. Miss Fulham.
Go on. Why don't you go?
Miss Fulham.
Why don't you go? You'll miss your turn.
Because I don't want to.
Miss Leeds.
You are a silly fool.
You take my advice. It isn't worth it. Love's silly, really. I've been through it, so I know. Love's nothing.
What do you mean you've been through it?
Well, I thought someone was in love with me until I found out he wasn't. Just like you.
It's decent of you to trouble about me, but you can't do any good.
Well, I can give you some advice. I've been through it all, so I know what it's all like.
Have you really?
Well, when my fiancé left me, I said I don't love him. I said, I don't love him, I never met him, and I don't love him, so there. And I'm absolutely sure now that I don't love him. At least, I did love him a little bit. He was ever such a nice boy, really. A horrible beast.
We're conducting an inquiry into a report about an amount of money alleged to have been stolen from the box office of the Bexborough Follies between 7 and 8:30 this evening. Would you like a cup of tea, miss?
No, thanks.
Now, look here. Just because I haven't got my driving license with me, that doesn't make me the man you're after.
Did I say it did? Just tell me where you were between the hours stated.
Oh, I told you I was out on the road somewhere, just taking the wife for a little run in the country.
I'm not his wife. I've never seen this man before.
You'll get your turn, young lady.
Look, I've got to get to London.
All right, all right. It won't run away. Let's have those cases over here. This your case?
I never saw it before in my life.
Shut that door, Charlie. Now, let's have a look inside. Funny place to keep your loose change.
Well, I wasn't the only person inside that car, you know.
Oh, I see. It's your wife's case?
I tell you, I'm not his wife. Look, I've
Well,
got
as
to...
a matter of fact, she isn't my wife. I only said that to keep her out of trouble. I didn't know about this then. I picked her up on the front at Bexborough.
That true?
Well, yes, but my...
Oh. Let's have your story, then.
You see, it's like this.
Name first.
Catherine Lawrence.
You live at Bexborough?
No, I've been staying at the Grand.
Nice place, the Grand. I had a case there once. Had his pocket picked. Remember the Grand, Bexborough? What's the matter?
Well, they won't know me under that name.
Oh, you've two names, have you?
No, but I've been staying there with someone. A friend.
Well, let's have his name, then.
Smith.
Didn't show much imagination, did he? Jim, get a glass of water.
Everybody lets you down, that's what I think. And they're not worth it, not one of them.
No, they're not.
Hello?
Were you staying there with a young lady by the name of Catherine Lawrence?
Who's speaking, please?
It's the Sussex County Police.
Sussex County Police?
Were you staying there as Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
with a young lady by the name of Catherine Lawrence. Sure? I see. All right. Thank you. He says he doesn't know anything about you.
Let me speak to him.
No.
I've got to get to London. Something terrible's going to happen to somebody I know. You don't understand. I telephoned him and the receiver had been left off the other end. Look, if you don't think I'm telling the truth, please ring Tulse Hill 3980. Oh, you must believe me. His name's Stephen Howard. I met him at the hospital where I work. I'm a nurse there. His wife died yesterday, and I had to break the news to him. Oh, please, won't you just try?
Tulse Hill 3980.
You see, in the mood he was in, he was desperate. I shouldn't have left him. If anything happens to him now, you'll be responsible. You'll be to blame for not having let me go, do you hear? You'll have murdered him.
She's telling the truth. I took the money. Then I've every right. I'm the manager. I was sending them their share by check. You can let her go. She knows nothing whatever about it.
I see. Jim!
Here, you can't, Hector. You can't do that.
Can't I? I haven't started yet. Now, go on, behave yourself.
Had a good time, lads. At the time of my life. Me too.
Clumsy. Here we are, got everything? Yes, I've got everything.
Well, Doreen, forgive me for making you lose the competition.
Of course. I've got over it absolutely. You got over your troubles, too?
What?
You know what I mean, have you?
You bet. Hello. I thought you were on a holiday. Bank holiday, wasn't it?
Yes. But I've been and come back again.
Come back?
Everybody's coming back. The holiday's over.